How do you feel about George Floyd's murder?
I was devastated. I didn't like how that went. They could have approached the situation way better than they did. I just feel like it was wrong, and eventually some got to give and some got to change.
I feel like it's extremely sad to see somebody being murdered on camera. It was videotaped, first of all. For him to lose his life and how people just so reckless. His attitude throughout the whole thing, the officer attitude was just, it was terrible. And I don't wish that upon nobody. And I pray for his family. I pray for anybody who knew him. Because it's messed up, you know, how people just dying at the hands of officers. Sandra Blake was like one of the worst videos that I've seen besides George. I don't really watch it because it's too much for me to watch. But when I seen Sandra Blake as well, how he snatched her up out the car, it's just, it's terrible. It's a terrible thing. And it's like, you know, this world is just getting, I don't think that racism is getting worse. I think it's now getting recorded and it's starting to be publicized, and people are now starting to see how some officers, some racist people are towards colored people. And it's just, it's sad.
I feel like it was unnecessary. He was already handcuffed and then he was on the ground, subdued for at least 8 minutes. So that was unnecessary force to me. So
I feel sad because this is like maybe the third or fourth black person died from a white police officer, and it's really sad because like it's so like they don't need like why put like it's crazy like you can't really explain. You can't explain, but it's like why do police officers like to grab and all this type of stuff? Like this man couldn't breathe. He couldn't breathe at all. Could not breathe. Like you just tell him I can't breathe, but the police are like no, or not resisting to stop. Like bro, it's sad, bro. Like us black people gotta go through stuff like that. And it's not, and then racism is not over. It's still going on in each state.
And then just on top of it, I just feel like officers just need to approach things different, no matter the color, no matter race, anything like that. I feel like there's better ways to handle things, especially with a black male not being having anything on him. You know what I mean? He didn't have anything. He wasn't a force to him or anything like that. I feel like a lot of situations can get handled better than what they getting handled like. And I mean, with all the stuff going on, I feel like it is right because eventually something got to give for the police officers to change. I mean, so, I just feel like, with that being said, seeing how the whole America is getting flipped upside down, eventually that should be the cause to be like, okay, let's talk to these officers and make something happen, you know what I mean? And approach their training different. I feel like police officers should get trained different now. And just, I just feel like it's just so much going on that they just gotta wake up, you know what I mean? So. Yeah.
And then is there anything you want to tell the protesters, the rioters, and people out there right now?
Be safe, be careful. I don't even know. It's scary. I heard a lot about the protest, and I just want y'all to be safe. I don't want y'all to end up like him. I don't want y'all to end up losing y'all life. Because y'all loved ones gonna miss y'all as well. So y'all be safe out there, and protest as much as you can, but protest peacefully if you can.
All right, thank you for your time.
Just be safe and be careful. Do not you don't have to go here shooting up stores, burning stores down. Oh, let's go to the mall. Let's go to the mall. Let's go steal everything. Like why? What they got to do with protesting?
Be peaceful. Keep it peaceful.
Yes, peaceful. That's all we want. That's it. Peaceful. That's it.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want to tell the people out there protesting?
Just try to approach things better than what we're doing. You know what I mean? It's a different way we can protest without causing havoc and messing up stores and different things. Because we shop there, we handle, things, I just feel like we handle things wrong. You know what I mean? When it comes down to stuff happening, because we could protest with just talking. You know what I mean? Instead of stealing and burning things because people actually worked hard for them things. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's hurting them on top of us being hurt at the same time. So I feel like a lot of people getting hurt at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So just feel like just use your sons, use your voice, and just be peaceful with it. You know what I mean? Don't cause havoc out here. There's no point of it because it's messing up what these owners got going on, and then on top of it, it's messing up what we got going on. We can't go buy clothes with the stores being burned down. We can't go, you know what I mean, shopping, doing anything like that. Now it's curfews being out here now. So now it's like, now we got to sit in the house because y'all wanted to be all crazy with it. So I just feel like let's just be peaceful with it, you know what I mean, and just try to make a change.
All right, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Like, it's worse. Like, my mama, she's from Mississippi. It's worse down there. Like, protesting down there is worse right now. Like, it's getting bad here. We got people, like, the whole thing with the stores and all that type of stuff. It's no necessary of doing that. Like, what are you getting out of that? Like, all the young people and a lot of people out here, what are you getting out of it, of stealing stuff from the store? Like, why do you have to protest of stealing from the store or breaking into the store? Like, you don't need to do that. So it don't make sense to me at the same time why you have to go to a store, and why we just can't just protest in a good way about the situation. You know what I'm saying?
I think that people are fed up with seeing this shit. So, you know, there are people out there protesting, and then there are people that just want to riot, that don't care about the protest at all. This is just how I feel. And then I feel like there are people out there purposely starting things to make the rioting look worse, just so people don't pay attention to the protest, just so they can be like, well, look at what they're doing. They're not even protesting, they're just rioting.
We just need to keep it how it is. Come together, us black and whites and everybody. It's just how we had it at first. Keep it the same, you know? Like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? Like, why are we not being as a family, as white, black, African American, anybody, you know? Just keep it the same.
What do you think we need to do differently to change what's going on? The police brutality, the murdering of black men, women and children. What do you think we should do?
Just the police system is messed up. It's screwed up. That's what I think.
Yeah.
The police system is all screwed up because they think they just can do anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything's screwed up right now in the world right now. We still got this virus still going on, and then now we got this situation going on. Like, it's sad how he died. Like I said, it's like this the fourth black person that died from a cop. You know? So you had two, one here in Milwaukee, then you have one in LA, then you have one now, Minnesota now. Like, come on, man. When is this gonna stop? We gotta stop this, y'all. We gotta stop this. Police officers, y'all need to stop doing that to us. Okay?
That's just how I feel. I feel like there are people out there that really want to protest what's going on, and there's people that just want to riot and steal and break shit, and set stuff on fire. And then there are people that are purposely antagonizing situations to make the riots look worse. But, you know, you can't just sit back and act like this ain't something that's happening anymore, because it's literally people rioting around not just America, literally around the world, protesting what happened. So it just seemed like it's not just us no more. It seemed like the whole world is tired of seeing this shit. It's like, it's not just that it was a black man that was killed in the street. It was a citizen, an unarmed citizen who was subdued, handcuffed, and restrained, killed in the street. That man had a life. That man had a fiance. I'm sure he had kids. Took his life in the middle of the street. For what? And I don't want to hear they had whatever reason, or he was resistant, or I don't want to hear nothing about his criminal past. You subdued him, he was handcuffed, and y'all restrained him for almost 10 minutes before the ambulance got there. And when the ambulance got there, it looked like he was already dead, so.
Thank you.
How do you feel about George Floyd's murder? You gotta talk up to. I feel like it was wrong and the police should have not did that. Towards the right wise, I feel like it's not necessary for everything that's going on, but then again, everybody got a voice and everybody voiced their opinion in a different way. But I feel like y'all don't have to do everything y'all doing. Y'all can just protest and leave it alone, but if that's how y'all feel like y'all gotta get y'all word out, then so be it.
Okay, is there anything else you want to say to the people out there?
Y'all be safe. If y'all out there doing what y'all doing, just be safe and make sure y'all make it home to y'all family.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.